Can't you see what I've been trying to say to you ever since I came here? Didn't you guess what I wanted to say to you at the ball last night? I want you to marry me, Mary. Mary, I love you. I want to take you out of this terrible life here. I want to see you happy and free and smiling. Mary, say you let me. Say you will. See, the old gentleman, so overcome by my audacity, he's dropped his sword. There you are. Well, Mary? What's the matter? Mary, look at me. I can't believe I was that much mistaken. Mary, are you saying no to me when a moment ago...
I can't marry you. Never. It was only for a moment.
What?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, leave me alone. Will you go, Dr. Renwick? Please, will you go?
Mangoes, pass to the left, now's your opportunity. 3 Gibson mangoes. Come along, now's your opportunity.
Good day, sir, and thank you.
Come along, there's your opportunity.
We hope to retain the honour of your custom.
In my case, it's a matter of reciprocity. Mr. Brodie sends his boy to my school, and I buy my hats at Mr. Brodie's shop. But with this competition cheek by jowl, you'll have to work for all you're worth. Good day.
Good day, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Dennis.
I'm afraid Mr. Brodie's not in.
Dennis, it's no good being angry with me. I must speak to you before anybody comes in.
Why should I take the liberty of being angry with my employer's daughter? I'm merely a little puzzled, that's all. Ever since the night of the county ball, you've not set foot inside this shop, and each time that I, on some pretext, have called at your father's house, you've taken care to make yourself scarce.
Yes, I know I have, but can't you understand that?
No, I can't understand. I thought we were in love with each other, but evidently I'm not good enough for you, and, well, I'm not the sort of fellow to make himself objectionable to a girl.
Dennis, are you really in love with me?
I think we'd better break off this conversation. Anyway, it's obvious that you don't trust me.
But I do. Only that I want to make sure. Oh, Dennis, I've got to tell you something. I came straight here from the station. I was in Darrock.
Darrock? What you go to Darrock for?
To see a doctor, Dennis. I daren't go into Leavenford where they all know me.
Oh, I see.
If you don't love me enough to marry me, don't be afraid to say so.
It's all right, Mary, it's all right. I've always known we'd settle down together one day, and I've made my plans accordingly. I had wanted this to be a surprise to you, but I've got my eye on a little shop in London. It's going very cheaply, and I could make something really big of it. Well, I was going to wait until I had enough cash for it, but now, of course, Mary, I'll talk to your father this very day.
Oh, you're not thinking of telling him, are you?
Well, I'll tell him I'm very much in love with his daughter and that I want to marry her.
He'll never agree.
Oh, he'll agree, all right, and give you a fine dowry into the bargain.
You can't ask Father for money when he'd never give us a penny.
Oh, yes, he will. And we'd go to London, have a fine house, servants and a carriage, and they lived happily ever after. Tell me, how much do you think he's worth?
Get out of my way, you're blocking the door to my shop.
I don't see anyone trying to get in.
Good morning, Mr. Brodie. Nasty day, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
Well, I was out shopping. Father and I ran short of money.
In the middle of the week? The housekeeping money gone already? There. Not let it occur again.
Thank you, Father.
What's this? No business today?
Well, Thursday's a poor day, so we only start picking up about tea time.
Stop yammering.
Mr. Brodie,
What is it?
there's a small matter that I should very much like to discuss with you.
You want a rise, I suppose.
Well, that's one way of putting it. With all due respect, Mr. Brodie, I should like to ask you...
Morning. Nasty day, isn't it? Good morning, Foyle. Come into my office. This is a fine thing to do to me, threatening to distrain me, an old friend.
Well, you can't complain about our lack of patience. The bank wants its money.
Do you think I'm not good for a few paltry pounds?
That's not the point.
I'll pay when I've got it, I tell you. You can add a few more % to the interest for all I care. I've taken on a bit of a load with this house of mine.
If you'd taken my advice, you'd have put up a good, sober, respectable villa, instead of running yourself into debt over this sham castle of yours.
Sham castle. Aye, that's what it might mean to you. Just bricks and mortar and a heap of stones. But to me, it's the realization of a dream. Eh? But of course you would not understand that.
Perhaps. But what I can understand is that you live beyond your means.
I will not have anyone interfering with my concerns.
You don't have to. So long as you meet your obligations. Brodie, couldn't you pay even £100 now?
Next month, maybe.
Well, we'll see. You were in difficulties before, and this competition next door will not make things any easier for you. Very well, then. We'll wait another month. Goodbye, Brodie.
Oh, Mr. Brodie.
What is it? What is it you want? If it's a rise, you might as well forget it.
I've already done so, Mr. Brodie. Would it be convenient for me to deliver this hat now?
You can go to the devil.
Thank you, Mr. Brodie. What does he think I am, an errand boy to be ordered about with a lot of hat boxes? Anyway, I'm sick of Leavenford. A man's as good as dead in this place.
Well, I don't care what you say, I'm not going to give you the fare, and that's that. What have you done with the money you got from Grierson? Gambled it away, I suppose.
Oh, there wasn't as much as all that.
It was enough to play the toff all these weeks and forget where I lived.
Oh, now you know that's not the reason why I kept away.
Well, what was it?
Well, when I first came to Leavenford, I thought that things between us were going to be the same as they used to be. But I'm not blind. Don't think I don't know where all this comes from.
Hasn't stopped you trying to get your fare out of me, has it?
But I'm doing that for you. I want to get you out of this. And I know the little shop in London. It's